Hello, Hola, Konnichiwa, Salaam, Ciao Namaste. Peace to all. This is Soulology, the science of the soul. We have so many memories, and we have so many people who forget who they truly are. Old souls and new souls is what we call it. We believe an old soul is somebody, the way they act through their actions usually, they may seem more mature. Even in my own experience when I was younger, and still to this day, many people think of me as an old soul. And many people also see others when they go out, they have fun, they party, or they don't really grow their consciousness in a sense, they think of them as new souls. But that's not even the case. You are all old and new souls because the truth is you are all just souls to begin with. The only difference between an old and a new soul is the memory. You seem to have memory loss. And because you have memory loss, you are able to experience this all over again. However, there are some people who remember straight off the back as they are a child and they're growing who they truly are, and some it takes time. For me personally, it took time to remember. When I was younger, I did understand this to some degree because of what I desired to grow. I desired to help people. I desired to grow who I truly am in this experience. So by doing that, I had to take the time to sit down by myself and really understand who I truly am instead of what people think of me as, who people think I am. I couldn't really worry anymore about that, but that took a great amount of time. It took 9 years to truly understand that because at the time I was going through the motions of life. Going to school, believing in a sense of a good education, and we'll go over more of that soon. Believing in a sense that I had to follow rules and regulations to grow who I truly am. Believing that success in two parts was very difficult or I wouldn't obtain it due to roadblocks. All these things were a part of the matrix. And all I had to do was understand and learn who I truly am instead of trying to be others. When you are more focused upon the self, when you are more self-centered on who you truly are, you will learn how to grow yourself fully. But it does take time for others, but on the other side, it might not take time. It depends all on you, how you desire to grow that within yourself. And when we're talking about old souls and new souls, for the old souls, many of them will remember at some degree. Naturally, I was able to remember things as I got older. Around, I'd say, 15 to this age now. It doesn't, however, matter if anyone calls you old soul or new soul. All that matters is what you think personally of yourself and how you wish to evolve that version of yourself to become the highest version of who you truly are. Because the simple fact is you are magnificent and divine no matter what anyone says on this planet. But you have to be willing to undergo what it takes to grow who you are. And sometimes that could lead to what people believe is suffering or pain. However, to some understanding or some degree for some people, give or take the person, it might not be the case. If you are new soul, this might take difficulty if you are growing who you are in your evolutionary form. If you are an old soul, it just simply means you remember more. New souls remember less, old souls remember more. If you are an old soul, you might just remember more and understand pain. But it's also, give or take, what characteristic you desire to remember in the first place. Some people don't want to remember everything, like me. I remembered only a few things of who I am. My own psychic abilities, which everybody has, but I also remembered my clairvoyance. I also remembered that I desired to help people. And being kind was something I was working on as well, but I was remembering these parts of who I truly am because this is what I desire to be. So doing this allowed me to grow who I truly am instead of what people told me I am. When I grew these parts of me, I began to realize that everything, in a sense, from the Matrix to the world we live in today and every rule and regulation, is an illusion. And from there, I began to work on myself more and more. Remember just simply that the goal is to grow who you truly are no matter what people say, and loving who you are. It doesn't matter who else you love, but you have to remember how important it is to love yourself and remembering who you truly are. Because the truth is, even if you didn't want to remember, then it wouldn't make sense why you're listening to this. But since you are, and you are here right now, learning to remember who you are, then you must understand how important it is to grow yourself and loving who you truly are as the God, the goddess, and the creator within. And just realize that to know thyself is to know the creator within. So to everybody out there, have a good morning, have a great afternoon, and a fantastic evening. Namaste.